Should you mix different brands while designing a home theater? Or is it advisable that you use separate brands of surrounds, Atmos, front speakers, or even subwoofer? Is that going to really build you a great home theater? Now, this is one of the most commonly asked questions, and in my today's video, I, Tanmay Mehta, your home cinema consultant or home theater wale bhaiya, will be addressing all of these issues and give you the right approach towards building a great home cinema setup. So, what are we waiting for? Let's start. Now, before we deep dive as to how does mixing of two different brands work in a home theater, let us first understand that why do people really come to a need that they have to do a mix and match of speaker brands in their home theater. Now, I have made it very simple. I have classified them into 5 different categories. The first category is for the people who already own a setup and they are now looking to upgrade it. Like, I've got so many clients who tell me, Tanmay, I've got a nice Yamaha home theater, but now it's time for me to upgrade. I'm looking for some better sound. Or I get people who tell me that, Tanmay, can we now add Atmos speakers to my existing 5.1 setup? Now, in such cases, definitely there is going to be a mix and match of speakers. The second category is for the people who are limited on their budget. Now, these people are the ones who are building up home theater and they know for a fact that home theater is not an easy affair. After watching tons of our videos, I am pretty sure that you also have got a fair idea as to how much does a home theater cost. In the last video, we shared one setup tour where we told you that the cost of the home theater with acoustic, recliners, chairs, lighting, ACs and the AV system put together can start from anywhere around 15 to 20 lakh rupees in the Indian markets. Now, obviously, when you don't want to spend so high and you want to try to see where you can save money, the best way is to mix and match the speakers. The third category is for the people who want to build home theater but in phases. For instance, you want to just buy the front 3 speakers for now. Maybe 6 months or a year down the line, you want to add the surrounds, you want to add the Atmos speakers, or you want to buy a new subwoofer. Now, when you do this stage-wise upgradation, you will definitely be mixing and matching various brands of speakers. The fourth is design or space constraint. Like, let's say if you're designing a home theater in a living room and you don't have an angled in-ceiling speakers, that is where you might have to jump to a different brand which offers it. Similarly, if your surround speakers are not in wall or angled, then you can do a mix and match combination. And the last is the availability issues. So the last category is for the people who want to buy certain makes or models, but unfortunately, for some odd reasons, the brand or the model number is not available in the Indian market. Now, if you agree with me and if you feel that your reason is also amongst any of these 5, then hit the like button right now. Now, let us understand that where does mixing and matching of speakers really work for you in a home theater. Now, the most standard golden rule that we here apply at Tap AV is that we keep the front LCR same. Now, what is the front LCR? The front left, center, and the front right channel of speakers. That is the 3 speakers in the front. We never ever dare to change in any home theater. And this I'm telling you with an experience of 12 to 13 years now in this industry. And we have designed close to 1500 plus home cinemas which are actually operational right now as we speak across India. And we design close to 10 home theaters every single day. So after designing, installing so many projects, I have come to a conclusion that your front 3 speakers should never be of a different model or a different make. They have to be of the same family, same brand, same series. Even if you try to play around with the series, there is going to be a tonal imbalance and your home theater system is not going to sound extremely nice. Because most of the times, whatever content you watch in a home theater, the sound is going to be playing around between the front 3 speakers. These 3 speakers are also close to each other. And these 3 speakers have also got a longer lens to cover, that is from your viewing distance all the way till the screen or a TV that you have in the front. Now, this long distance, these close affection of the speakers, all of this cannot be compromised by mixing 2-3 different brands in the front LCR. So always remember this golden rule of never ever changing the LCR, that is the left, center and the right speakers. That brings me to the next important segment, that is the surround and the Atmos speakers. Now, whenever we try to work around with home theaters, the first things that we try to keep constant is obviously the LCR. The next is the surround speakers. Now let's say if you're looking for a 7.1.2 speaker setup, my side surrounds and my rear surrounds in our designs will always be of the same make. Even if the front LCRs are different, these four surround speakers we will never try to change, because these four surround speakers are again close to each other, and there's going to be a lot of panning of sound that is going to happen across these four speakers. Let's say there's a car that you're watching on the screen which is going from the back to the front. Now this back can start from my surround back right position, then go to the surround back left, then go to the side surround left, and then go to the front stage. Now that is where these three speakers cannot have any tonal imbalance, or the timbre matching will go for a toss. So four surround speakers or six surround speakers, whatever number of surround speakers you're planning to do in your dedicated or non-dedicated home cinema setups, never try to play around with them. Try to keep them of the same brand, same series, same make. Then comes your Atmos speakers. Now, as mentioned in our previous setup tour, we tried to keep the surround speakers and the Atmos speakers of the same make and the same series. Now, this helps us create a different sound stage which can play around within itself in this surround area, and the front speakers can have a different sound stage, because the distance between these front three speakers and the rest of the surround and the Atmos speakers is going to be a lot. So that is where anyways the energy transition is not going to be same. Plus, if you're looking to add a power amplifier to a system, the power amps are typically added to the front LCRs or to the rest of the speakers like side surrounds or rear surrounds. So anyways, there's going to be a difference in the power matching. Now, one of the best ways that you can do while doing this mix and match is always try to look out for the sensitivity. For instance, if my front speakers are at 90 decibel as a sensitivity in their spec sheet, my surround speakers, if I go for 85 dB, what is going to happen? Well, your amplifier is going to get heated a lot, because these surround speakers are trying to draw more and more power. So that is why it is always better that even when you do a mix and match for the surrounds or Atmos, always try to check the sensitivity of the speakers as well as the impedance of the speakers, so that overall on the amplifier they try to distribute the power evenly. Now, after covering all your main speakers, that is your front speakers, the surrounds and the Atmos, there is one area that is still left, and that is the subwoofer. Now, the common question here is, can I go for a different brand subwoofer? Well, obviously, you can. And subwoofer is one thing which definitely can be changed in each and every setup. Even if you decide to keep all the speakers of the brand same, but the subwoofer you can always have of a different make or a different brand. Now, the reason for it, the subwoofer sound is not something which you can hear tonally, right? It is something which is going to just give you a feel in that room, a feel of a rumble, a feel of a thunder, a feel of a punch, and all that feel cannot be quantified or measured with a tonal balance to the speakers. So for that very reason, a subwoofer is always the first line item that we try to change if I have to work around the costing for any of our customers. The second is the Atmos, the third is the surrounds. So that is typically the right approach to design a home theater, because there are some brands which makes only subwoofer. For instance, brands like Velodyne, Rel, SVS to some extent, they do make speakers, but they make great subwoofers. So these are some brands which only and only make subwoofers. And for that reason, changing subwoofers is pretty common practice in most of the home theaters. So if you have to do that, don't worry, you're not alone. And if you want to design some great home cinema rooms, then we here at Tap AV, we do exactly that. Confused what to buy? Struggling with what really works in your room? Or just tired of guesswork and online gimmicks? Well, at Tap AV, we design, build, and calibrate home cinemas and hi-fi systems crafted for your space, lifestyle, and budget. Don't just take our word for it. Hear it from hundreds of happy clients. From expert guidance to flawless installation and a service that never leaves you hanging. Tap AV is with you always. So next time you need anything in AV, simply Tap AV. Now, before we end this video, let me warn you that what are the common mistakes people do while doing a mix and match of home theater speakers. Well, first of all, as we spoke, the LCR, people try to play around with it. Like for instance, the left rights are from one brand, the center is from another brand. Please avoid doing that. The second thing is the imbalance in the specifications of the front and the surround or the Atmos speakers. For instance, the spec sheet that will be read for the front speakers have got higher or lower sensitivity compared to the sensitivity and impedance of the surround and the Atmos speakers. Never try to do that. The third thing, driver size. For instance, let's say my front speakers are like extremely large, big tower speakers, but my surrounds are like small satellite tiny speakers. Now, obviously, a tiny speaker will not have enough power to deliver a great surround stage. For that reason, try to mix and match the fronts with the surrounds to a similar profile or a similar size speakers. So let's say if the towers have 6 inches drivers for a mid range, I would definitely settle in for anything around 5 and 6 inches as my surround speaker. So try to play around very wisely. And lastly, do not make the mistake of not calibrating your system rightly. Now, by calibrating, I always mean one thing. It is not just running the Odyssey and then, waiting for a magic to happen. Calibration in this case is more like a band-aid. It is going to solve a problem for you, but definitely it is going to heal as well. And to do that rightly, you need good experts who can come and calibrate the speaker system, the audio video system, and get the experience right for you. And I can literally take you to any of our theater rooms and give you a demo tour where I will not even tell you what speakers we are using, but I can definitely see the expressions that you will have on your faces, because they are going to be equally surprising. And when I tell you the brands or the models, you will see that it's a lot of mix and match. That is because our team of calibration experts really take a lot of efforts in ensuring that they do not play around with your sound or the space, and they get the right results achieved for you. So let me ask all of you guys now, do you think mixing and matching of speaker brands in a home theater is a good concept or a good idea? Well, if you personally ask me, my answer is going to be yes if you do it smartly, and no if you're doing it randomly. So, if you want to do it smartly but you don't know where to start or how to go about it, please feel free to connect to our experts, because they are available and all the links to connect with them are shared in the description as well as in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching. I, Tanmay Mehta, your home cinema consultant or home theater wale bhaiya, will see you again in the next video.